First Scurrius KC. Oh, no shit. We got the Scurrius spine on the first kill. Not bad. And that is definitely going to be helpful because welcome to episode 103 of the Zitutmag Old School RuneScape Iron Man series. Do I really have to be out of combat to eat these cheese? Yeah. Ooh, damn, it gave me all the way full HP. All right, cool. Yeah, episode 103, where we are starting out with continuing on my post-WoW Gothic Sleeps goals, which was to basically complete all of the Scurrius combat achievements. So, yeah, we should hopefully be able to do that within the 10 kills now that we have the spine, because I think we need this in order to do one of the tasks of like killing all of these things really quickly, like all these rats or whatever. So that's awesome. Nice. I think it's only like 1 out of 33, so not super lucky, but hey, you never know, man. Maybe I could get the pet. There we go. There's the perfect Scurrius task. Easy game. All right, let's do the thing. Oh, I need to do it in an anvil. Okay. Oh my god, I forgot a hammer. Son of a god. Now can we do this? Yay, we can. Nice. This thing looks pretty cool. Let's go finish off these combat achievements. Was that not? Yeah, there it is. I was about to say, for a second I wasn't sure if it was going to give me the completion. Nice. Sit rat, indeed. Boom. I think we've done it. I believe we have done all of the Scurrius tasks. We have. Nice. All right, cool. Well, since I'll probably never kill this boss again unless I want to maybe go for, I guess, the pet, I have 2 divine super combats. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to kill this boss until I run out of divine combat. So we'll see how many KC we can do. A little annoyed, though, because I have literally every tier of clue scroll in my bank, as well as all the clues at Watson. So I'm not going to be able to get any clue scrolls. But I think now I'll be able to see if I would have gotten a clue scroll drop. So I guess that's something. But we'll see how many Scurrius kills we can get from 2 full divine super combats. Because I'm likely never going to do this boss again. Ooh, I got another Scurrius spine. Like, I think on my second to last kill that I'm going to be able to do. So 2 super combat divine potions, or divine super combat potions, has resulted in us being able to get a total of 42 Scurrius KC. Oh gosh. Yeah, the loot is absolutely amazing. About what, 400k GP an hour? We'll take it. My thing is, am I going to be able to take both of these clue scrolls out? I don't know. We're gonna try. If I cross here, definitely not, right? We're in an instance. There's no way I'm gonna be able to go back for this. Is my 9 seconds? Okay. I think this is fruitless, but I'm gonna try it anyway, just to see. I'm like 99.9999% sure that there's not gonna be a clue scroll. Yeah, there's not. So, okay, whatever. Alright, yeah, Scurrius was fun. We completed all the combat tasks, but, you know, to celebrate, let's get some Bando's Cloak. Oh shit. Collection log, Armadillo Miter, alright. There we go. Perfect Huey. 5 straight kills without taking any unprotected damage. Nice. Yes! We finally got an actual drop. We got 5 of them. Hell yeah, the power of doing a 3-man instead of a mass, trying to get this sub 2 minutes and 30 seconds, and 2 minutes 59 seconds has been an absolute thorn in our side. I don't know if we're gonna get it, but I was literally just talking about how I had never seen a Huasca drop despite all of the masses and everything. I mean, 86 kill, whatever, not a ton, but still. Fuck yeah. Let's go. Prayer renewals or prayer regenerations, I think is what we can make with these. That's fire. Well, KC 100. Still haven't quite gotten a high drop, but had a successful evening of trioing. Shout out to Snoop and Arimion. Got some Waska seeds, so it was not all for naught. And I also got 2 hard clues to do, so that's exciting. It's raining collection logs up in here. Oh my heavens. First time picking these cool Waskas. I planted 5 of these during this herb run, so get your guesses in as to how many we'll get from 5 total yields. I'm gonna say from 5 seeds, we are gonna get, I'm gonna say 47 Waskas. I hope you had the few seconds you guys needed to form your projections and assumptions. But from 5 Waska patches with 99 farming and the fixins, ooh, look at that. We managed to get 48 Waskas. Nice, so that'd be 48 prayer regeneration potions. I'm not too familiar where the best place to use them are, like most efficient, but I guess the bright side is, well, I have, you know, peers and the wiki at my disposal to help me find out some information on that, but also I have more Huey to kill because we still don't have any of the high drops, so perhaps this will not be the last time this episode that we are planting some Waska herbs. Well, this is interesting. I'm not sure when I'm going to try out this content, but it looks like Aldarium is the secondary that you need to make the prayer regeneration potions, and the only way to get Aldarium is from doing the mixology, mastering mixology minigame, which I remember when that came out, but I don't know really anything about it, and obviously I'm 99 Herbalore, but I don't know, this is, I mean, definitely some new content at some point we will check out in order to create these prayer regeneration potions, but really I have, as I said, ADHD as hell. I have no idea when I'll actually put my head down and do it and grind it out, but interesting to know. Shout out to my boy Air Iron getting himself a Tome of Earth. This is the first unique I've seen in quite a while, unless you count the Waska seeds, I guess, but even still, those were like 20-30 kills ago. Ooh, we got some more Waska seeds. This time, though, we only got 2 since we're doing a mass. But nice, we'll take it. Okay, I'm gonna try and do a solo for fun. Wish me luck. Oh, motherfucker, I'm unpotted. Are you kidding me? I wonder if I can I step out really quick and do this really fast? I hope I can. I hope. Damn it, it does reset it. Fuck. Okay. Shit, I might run out of food here. Damn it. Shit. I did not bring very much supplies with me, but we got the kill. Let's go. 9 minutes. Whew. That was interesting to say the least. Holy shit. 792k. Also, that was kind of a nice solo there. Wow. Wait, what? I can't trade it. But why did I get a notification of my clan? I don't understand this game, but wow, that's quite the drop. It's like 2 in the morning, and I'm just doing the boss here, and I just noticed a few minutes after the kill that this tooth half of a key that I got at KC 126 is a little bit different. It's not your typical everyday normal tooth of a half key. This is for that bone key. So, okay. That's technically a unique, I guess. Whoa. That is why we choose to solo the Huey boss. 20 Huasca seeds. That's really nice. Ooh, there we go. However, here, look at this. I get the drop I'm looking for, and I'm instantly complaining. I think I need 3 of them in total to satisfy the hides needed for the master clue that we're grinding. But this is good because I can make, I think the coif. I think the van braces require 1, and I think the coif requires 2. But I believe you can technically get a drop of 3 hides if you're lucky, and we just managed to get 2. But that's cool. I didn't know that it was a drop that comes like in tandem with the regular drop, so that's nice. But let's do this. Let's do the honors. I believe I just need a thread and some needle, I'm going to assume. Yeah, so let's make the coif. Yeah. Nice. Okay, well, I guess we will just have to try and get another Huey hide drop and not lament on the fact that we could have been done here if we just would have gotten a 3 instead of a 2 next to this X. Here we go. This will be our first run with full Huasca seeds. So 10 Huasca seeds. How many are we going to get from an entire set of herb runs? Ah, more sun-kissed bones. We'd love to see it. I wish the sun would kiss upon my forehead and give me another freaking Hueycoatl Hydra. This is probably not a good omen for my first Huasca farm run, but let's see what we end up getting from 10 of these. First full Huasca farm run, and we actually got a Hespori seed, which is pretty cool, but we totaled 83 from 10 patches, and my first one died, of course, so not bad. Yes! Okay, I say yes with like a lot of relief in my voice, but I actually have not been like hating this Huey grind, but now we have our hides we need for the master clue, and this Huey grind has been suspended. And it's kind of weird because the loot is kind of a mess because I started doing solos at like 130 kill count. So as you can see, the loot from 176, like it's good, right? But you know, the loot when you're soloing Huey versus whenever you're, you know, killing it in a mass is like just insane. Like literally 20 Rainer seed drop is normally like 2 Rainer seeds if you're in a mass. But I really enjoyed the boss. I'll go ahead and take a look at the collection log here. Yeah, we literally just got the hides. We didn't get the tome, we didn't get the wand, but I don't know if I'll ever come back here. I mean, maybe. I mean, never say never, of course. But I enjoyed the boss. I did. I guess I technically need to knock out 2 more of these combat tasks, which I can do this one. Okay, I'm going to do this one like right now, actually. But this one here was actually kind of tough. I tried this and I just wasn't able to do it. Skill issue, I guess. But yeah, without further ado, man, let's go ahead and make this vambrace that we need. Make one of them. And I don't think we can do anything with, yeah, this extra hide, so we'll just keep it in the bank. But yeah, man. Before we do this master clue, let's try and get a kill using this gear. Nice. Okay, it's gonna be my ultimate test. 42 HP, Huey is at like 800 HP right now. I have to dodge the pulls perfectly, and I might be able to get this kill. Maybe. Ah! Oh no! Oh, this is gonna be. This might be close. I accidentally messed up on the skip. Okay, I think we got this though. Yeah, I am your son, motherfucker. 30 adamant plate buys. I've never seen that drop before. Cool beans. All right, we are done with Hueycoatl, if that's how you pronounce it. I don't know. I killed you 178 times. I don't even really know how to pronounce you for real, but I think we're done with this boss for maybe ever. I don't know. Let's go get some third age. But before we do that, let us make the stash unit and take from the stash unit. Hell yeah. Because we were grinding Huey for so long, I actually have another master clue that I just got from Watson, and I just banked an elite clue. So like, we have clue scrolls for days, but let's see, was the grind worth it? Abso-freaking-lutely. It's fine though, because, you know, let's redeem ourselves with some amazing rune items and some purple sweets and Felda Pills teleports, but most importantly, Narda teleports. Cool. Do we get a purple light? No, not quite. Did I get dung? Hey, I didn't get dung. That works for me. Well, since we are done with the Huey grind, I definitely want to pivot back to some more PvM content that we haven't done before. And so obviously we just finished the Wild Gothic Sleeps quest, so we have access to Tormented Demons. And also, you know, to get my music cape, I want to do the Araxor boss, right? So what I'm going to do is I currently have a task of Venenatis. I'm going to swap this, hopefully. We can do that, which we can, which is sweet because, oh, son of a mother chicken, we can't, man, because I'm tempted to do this Venenatis because, you know, I was on that Wildy boss grind a little bit, trying to get, you know, the Voidwaker pieces and so on and so forth, and just in general, I kind of like the Wildy bosses, but like, at the same time, I kind of burnt myself out of it, and like, we didn't get any loot from them, so I was like, I don't really want to do this. But I really want to get either a Greater Demons task to try out Tormented Demons, or, you know, an Araxor task, because again, never done really either of those pieces of content, so, and I think that would be really fun, plus there's also really, really good drops you can get, but, we're just gonna man, I don't want to do this, but, you know what, my god. Okay, you know what? Instead of canceling this Venenatis task straight up, I think what I'm actually going to do, just for fun, right? I'm going to do this Venenatis task until I die. Once I die from a PKer, then we're going to cancel the task, and we're going to try and get either an Araxor or a Greater Demons task. So wish me luck. So far, so good. We love an empty cave. Oh my god, are you kidding me? Literally, the very first kill in the first world. That's insanity. Literally. And I'm not talking Tombs of a Masket. Alright, hopefully we can live this. Oh my. Yeah, well, so much for that. I literally want to run some chambers. What a perfect time. Okay, well. let's just do this right now. Let's just go to Miss Cristelia and just get this over with. Alright. Alright. How long will it take before we get what we're looking for. Oh, Blue Dragons. Man, I was just seeing about how Vorkath is like insane money these days. I mean, oh, brother. Man, I so want to do a Zuck task, but it's been so goddamn long. I kind of want to do a Jad task, to be honest. Try and get that pet. Oh, that would be awesome, dude. Try and get the Jad pet, and then get the transmog from doing the 6 Jad challenge. Ooh. God, bro, the ADHD is real. All right. This is kind of a messy run. I was trying to do the not letting him get healed by the healers or whatever, and so I like ran him around a little bit, and it was just kind of a mess, but whatever. We finished it, so that's cool. Let's see if we can get the Jad pet. Ah, not quite. All right. Let us resume. Perfect. First task. All right. Let's go try out some Tormented Demons, I guess. We go first Tormented Demon. Let's do it. First kill. What do we get? Ooh. A Dragon Dagger. And I got a combat task. Nice. First trip in the books. We got a total of 9 kills. Definitely still learning the mechanics, but we're gonna get better. We're gonna get better. I'm excited. Ooh, Gothixian Teleport. Shout out to the collection log. Hey, we got an elite clue scroll. Okay, we'll take it. We'll take it. No shot. Bro, I was so AFK. Holy crap. I'm not even gonna hold you guys. I literally was making food, and I have no idea how long this thing was on the ground, but that is our, I want to say this is our 5th blood shard. Oh my god, I literally was running into my bedroom, and I saw the purple text on the ground, and I was like, oh my god. Hell yeah, we love to see it. 5th blood shard? More like my 7th blood shard. Jeez. Hold up, wait a minute. What the hell? What happened to Gommel? Did he fucking die? What? Bro, I was not paying attention during the quest. Oh my. Okay, well. In the honor of Gommel, we're gonna get 3rd age. I meant Bloodhound. I don't really care about 3rd age. Ooh, Gloves of Darkness. Give me that collection log slot. We'll take it. Shout out to Gommel. No shit. I wasn't recording. Son of a biscuit. Haha, nice. Tormented Synapse. Okay, well, let's just do this really quick. Oh. Alright, well, I'm going to finish this trip, and then we're going to figure out what to do with this thing. Holy crap. For those wondering, this is the loot, by the way. So we ended up getting our Synapse at 96 KC. That's pretty lucky. So looks like what we need to do is we need to talk to Miss Duradel, and she will give me the Duradel's diary or whatever, which again I guess is more lore from the Wild Gothic Sleep quest that I just didn't pay attention to. Like, shout out to Gommel. But boys, we are like really lucky right now. Like, I've been doing some other things that have been very, very lucky. And also, I mean, we just got the blood shard last night, and now we get the Synapse. Like, holy shit. Part of me wants to go to like Chambers or something and just strike while the iron is hot, but I definitely want to finish this task because we're about halfway through. But shout out to good old Duradel, back from the dead, and he is going to teach us how to... Ooh, we got some Slayer XP. Okay. I think that's from learning how to use the Synapse. But after a little bit of deliberation, and by deliberation I mean just checking the wiki pages, I could make the bow, Scorching Bow, but looking at just the uses, I think I'd rather make the Arc Light. If I do get another Synapse, I'm definitely going to make the Scorching Bow, but yeah, I'm going to... I need to go to an anvil, actually. We are going to go ahead and make the good old emberlight, and that is going to be really great because, you know, it's just an upgraded version, right, of the arc light, and it doesn't degrade, which is really cool. So I like that, and it has, like, I guess some good uses at Duke. A lot of it is at, like, things like Zami and Tormented Demons. Well, yeah, Tormented Demons, but like Demonic Gorillas and like content that I won't necessarily be diving headfirst into. But it definitely has, you know, its great uses, and Duke and or the rest of the DT2 bosses are definitely something that I would like to do sooner rather than later. But anyway, Mr. ADHD, let's go ahead, and I'm just going to use the Synapse on the anvil here. Shout out to my boy Horvik. And we have the Emberlight. Hell yeah. And I don't need any more of the Ancient Shards. And, you know, it has a sizable upgrade and 69 mil to our bank value. We love that. Very nice, of course. And yeah, let's go ahead and finish off the rest of this Greater Demons task here.
Guys, this is Game Tuts, not TV, Game Tuts, signing out. Thanks for watching, guys.